Welcome to Devlog 19 for Reave, a dark fantasy VR game we're making here at Alta. It feels good to say Reave in these devlogs finally, and for those of you who have asked, devlogs aren't going anywhere. We've still got a lot to show as the game continues to be developed. We've even just finished 2 playtests in March, so if you're not on Discord already, head over there and join us at discord.gg/Reave and be in with a chance to be selected to playtest too. I've got a lot of updates for you today. First, a quick follow-up on something from the last devlog. We revealed dashing was a thing, but now we have sprint too. Dashing is very situational and lets you quickly dodge out of the way, but sprinting lets you clear distances at much greater speed, but at the cost of your stamina draining as you do so. We've had a lot of people ask for a sprint option, and here it is. Next, let's move on to our dungeon environment. We're finally ready to reveal its name to you all, the Fallen Bastion. It's received a number of changes and improvements over the past month, including a reshuffle of its layout and its size. A number of these older areas you've been seeing in previous devlogs are already undergoing lots of changes, improvements, and may even be fully replaced with new areas in the future. Talking about new areas, the entire Fallen Bastion is built around one central chamber. This beautiful new space is home to many enemies and lots of places to explore, as well as being the largest room in Reave to date. I think with an area this big though, we could do with a guide to show us around. And who better to show us around this brand new area than our lead environment artist, Sean.
Hello.
Hey Sean.
Hey. Well, thanks for coming. I'm just going to show you around the new environment that I've been working on. Basically, right now we're at the center of the Fallen Bastion. There's a little bit of destruction going on, so we've got some broken walls and some rubble and some broken pillars that you can climb up. And the reason for that is because this is where the boss battle takes place. You can summon the boss using this pedestal, but Matt will tell you a little bit more about that afterwards. But essentially what we have here is a blend of like open spaces, tight spaces, as well as well-lit areas and nice pitch-black areas for players to ambush other players and, hide from the enemies. I'm looking forward to see what our playtesters think of it, so I hope they dive in.
Yeah, this space looks incredible. Thanks so much for showing us around, Sean. Is there anything else you want to tell the devlog or show the devlog while we still have you here?
Yes, our very own Ozzy has made a brand new model for our bomb, and I think it looks pretty cool, if you ask me.
Yeah, it looks great. That's fantastic. Great stuff. Thanks for that explosive ending, Sean. All of you watching may also remember that in a couple of the previous devlogs, I've teased that skeletons are a temporary enemy in our game, and while we're not quite ready to fully reveal what will be replacing them, I thought I'd give you all a little tease of what to expect. Now you all have a better idea of what made that roar sound in the Reave name reveal trailer from last month. And I think that says everything it needs to, for now. Time to move on to the main focus for this devlog, echoes. We introduced echoes a few devlogs ago. They are these strange dark orbs that enemies drop when killed and you can collect them. I've been saying these were temporary for their initial implementation, but today I'm really excited to show you their evolution. This is an echo, or what we're calling an echo. As with all things, that name may change soon, so don't become too attached to the phrase echo or echoes. When you collect these strange red formations, they get stored in this, your vessel, which is currently found in the quick access menu. Right now this vessel is fully inert, as it has 0 echoes, but as we collect more, and more, and more, you can start to see that the cracks begin to show, as it begins to struggle to contain the raw energy being collected inside. Talking about collecting, as you've seen, you can slash one of these echoes to collect it, but you can also reach out your hand and crush one to collect it. Of course, our enemies drop these, but you'll also find these growths in our environments, something we're planning to explore more as the game develops. But right now, they can be broken, and you can collect the echo trapped within. One big change about echoes is their value, specifically how many you get per kill. These smaller skeletons only give 8, but this sword-wielding skelly gives 18. This means that the use of echoes had to change and increase too. While exploring the Fallen Bastion, you'll see these areas blocked by the newly updated portcullis model, and next to them a socket for your vessel, and the amount of echoes required to activate it. Luckily, we have just enough to open this one. I love that whole animation and effect as you activate those, and behind these areas are loot rooms. So a new aspect of the gameplay loop is in full effect there. You kill enemies, collect their echoes, and spend them accessing new areas to get even better loot found in the dungeons. Spending echoes to extract has also been overhauled, with these pedestals which cost 180 echoes, and once you get close, your vessel glows letting you know you have enough echoes, then you socket it in and let it drain the echoes out, extracting you from the dungeon, returning you back to the social space safely so you can sell your loot. There's one other use for echoes, which is something a little more sinister. Within the new area of the Fallen Bastion that we showed you earlier with Sean is this pedestal, which we also highlighted, and spending echoes here begins a series of events that you need to be prepared for. A boss fight. This scaled up spider or brood queen is one of our temporary bosses for testing currently. Don't worry, it won't be around forever, but helps us get a feel for a real boss battle while we work on something more specific. When you and your team finally slay the boss, they'll drop a huge echo with a value of 100, but also their death will result in a number of loot chests spawning, and you can imagine that these will have some pretty impressive loot within as a reward for taking down the boss. And throughout the devlog, if you listen closely, you no doubt heard lots of awesome new sounds for the echoes as well, really bringing them and the actions you do with them to life. When echoes were first introduced last year, it was done in a very quick prototype way, so the team really wanted to spend some time this year updating the feature and giving the game something more unique looking for this mechanic. Now, I could probably talk all day about how much I love how echoes look and how they feel, but I think for now, that's just about everything for this devlog. We hope you all like the direction they've taken, and I'm sure you can imagine some other cool uses for them, which you'll see us develop for echoes in the future. This whole updated gameplay experience you've seen in this devlog will be available for playtesters soon. If you want to be in with a chance to playtest too, make sure you head over to discord.gg/Reave and sign up to the waitlist. You might just be the next person selected to delve into the dark. And remember to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel to keep up to date with all things Reave and all of these devlogs and future trailers that'll be released on this channel. Thanks again for watching this devlog for Reave, and see you all in the next one.